Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Blaze04 here, and I'm sorry it's been a long time. I don't know, I was just lazy, okay? But anyway, I got some great news, guys. We got Pokemon Sword and Shield news. We got a direct earlier today. We got a bunch of new Pokemon. So, and I'll also show you my spoiler for my new top 5 video. That's coming out soon. All right, but anyway, so let's get on to it. So, guys, we have it. You guys know about the starters, right? You guys know about the starters, so let me go. Alright, so I'm not showing. I'm gonna show you guys what. Alright, so let's get ready. Alright, so you guys already know about the starters, but we got new Pokemon. Alright, so let's talk about Wooloo. Yep, its name is freaking Wooloo, and it's described as the white. It is a normal type Pokemon. It is classified as the sheep Pokemon. Its ability is Fluffy and Run Away, so I'll let you guys see those and tell you what those are when I edit it. Alright, so Wooloo. The white fur that covers their body grows throughout their lives. It will fully grow back in 3 months, even if the Wooloo has been completely shaved. The fur used for clubbing and fartling this Pokemon in life is very popular as specialized product for the Galar. Wooloo lives at a herd and mimic the action of their trainers and herd leaders. They dislike conflict and they need to escape from their enemy that will simply roll. So yeah, Wooloo looks pretty adorable. But like I said, you can't get your hopes up, guys. You could be like Gumshoes when it evolved to Gumshoes, aka Donald Trump of the Pokemon Generation 7 rodent. Alright, we got our next Pokemon, Gossifleur. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it super bad, but sorry for that. Anyway, Gossifleur. It is a grass type Pokemon known as the flowering Pokemon. It is 1 foot 4, weighs 4.9 ILBS, and its ability is Cotton Down and Regenerate. And Cotton Down, we never heard of this ability. Its ability is never been a. If you're even gonna give this Cottoner, give it to at least Cottony or Whimsicott. And speaking of them, we're about to get into them for a few seconds too. Anyway, Gossifleur prefers land when cleaning water and air. Its pollen has a healing effect. Its pollen works on people too, and if it used to be common folks' medicine railing for children of the Galar region to be given a tea made for pollen when they fell ill. Gossifleur travels over the land distance, getting blown by along the wind. It controls the direction it travels by twisting its body and pedaling. Yeah, it looks super cute, but we're not done with this thing, guys. We now know that it has an evolution, guys. Alright, so its evolution is Eldegoss. Eldegoss, a grass type Pokemon. It is the Cotton Bloom Pokemon. It is 1 foot 8 and weighs 5.5 pounds. Weight, I mean. Alright, and every Pokemon this we don't know their moves. You already know about the starters, but anyway, guys, alright, and it's the evolved form of it. When Glossifer evolves from Eldegoss, its head becomes covered in thick cotton fur. The cotton fur serve as a cushion, helping to protect Eldegoss heads from damage. The tiny seed attached to the cotton fur is said to be highly nutrients and benefit to both people and Pokemon. Eldegoss spread these seeds throughout the region by sending them on the wind, making the soil of the Galar region rich in nutrients. So yeah, it looks super good, cute, and I really like these two Pokemon. They really do look really cool. But anyway, we're not done. These two look super similar to a Gen 5 Pokemon, Cottony and Whimsicott. But we'll be talking, although yes, we could talk about Cottony, we're focusing more on Whimsicott. Let's look at them. They look similar to each other. You see, look, it has this big fur, this big cotton right here. Cottony has cotton right here, and Whimsicott has a lot of cotton. I'm not saying they should I'm not trying to say they look super similar. They do kind of look similar. The only difference is the Elder Gods do not have that fairy typing. And I don't want to have that fairy typing. Well, I kind of want to, but I'm worried because I don't want to make it too similar. And anyway, I forgot to talk about. We're not going to be talking about Wooloo stats, what stats should be like, but we're not going to talk about stats. We should talk about what stats it should be. For Eldegoss, I don't think this thing looks like a middle form. It's similar to Charger when they shown up when it showed y'all Charger Bug Charger Bug. Anyway, Charger Bug, I think a few people thought it was the final form, which everyone know dang well that wasn't the final form. It evolved to Vikabo. So this thing, it looks like a middle form. It could be, we could have a final evolution on the way. So this thing looked like a special type and grass type Pokemon with nice speed, but lacks stats all around the board after that. And it has great ability. Like Hot and God, we still don't know, but having Regenerate is really nice. Anyway, we talk about the next two Pokemon. Drauna. Yes, Drauna. It is a water type, water and rock type Pokemon. Its size is 303. It weighs 254 6 pounds. Its ability is Strong Jaw. Its last shell armor. And I'll just put in like I said, the edit. Drauna, the sharp jack of this fang of the bite Pokemon. Drauna are strong and sharp enough to bite through rocks and iron. Though it has extremely heavy and rock shell, its well-developed muscle allows it to move quickly. Drauna is known to be extremely vicious and takes skill training to tame and handle this Pokemon. It seems that some Poke trainers will release Drauna back into the wild once they discover they can't handle it. Yeah, yeah. This thing looks like it's gonna evolve too. This thing looks like a bulky Pokemon with high HP, attack, and defense, like similar to Rhydon. And you know dang well this thing's not gonna be fast as heck. This thing speaks out will probably be around 20 to 50. That's the best bet. All right, and there's a lot, but we're only focusing on the new Pokemon. I may do a video on them later, on more stuff later on the Galar region. And next up is Carbonite, right? Carbonite. It is a this thing. Everyone thought at first. Everyone thought this thing would be a flying dark type Pokemon, similar to Honchkrow. And we're gonna go back to Drona in a few minutes, but I want to get Carbonite out of the way. Anyway, this thing is flying steel type, although it should be a flying dark type Pokemon with levitate. It has pressure and unnerve. And it's said that Carbonite is the strongest Pokemon living in the sky of the Galar region. It's often be seen fearlessness. It's said that Carbonite is the strongest Pokemon. Alright, oh my bad. Soaring through this air. Many said that Pokemon foolish enough to challenge Carbonite are sent running with just a sharp glare and cry from their fearsome Pokemon. Carbonite possesses Super B flying skill and Highlands Elino. Because of this, many work for the company called the Galar Taxi, helping them transport people from town to town. And they did show footage of them. I'm not gonna show much, but I'm just gonna talk about them. And this thing, I don't know, it looks like it does not look similar to any other Pokemon from previous. Although Drydon, it looks similar to Drydon. It kind of looks similar, but not really. And anyway, the last thing we're going to talk about is the legendary Pokemon. The legendary Pokemon for this generation. Zagon and Zamazenta. Yeah. I don't like that name, though. The name just does not fit me. But anyway, these guys, we already know they're going to be steel types, but that's all we know. Like, we only know about the names. And with E3 coming, we will learn more about these Pokemon. And we'll probably see a few more Pokemon around. But that's all we really know about it. But anyway, guys, hope you guys get ready for my next top 5 video. I'll start having uploading in a little while. But anyway, guys, let's roll that top 5. I'll show you my number 5 pick for my next top 5 Pokemon video. Top 5 best Pokemon to use in Johto. So yeah, get ready for that video super soon. Coming up at the number 5 spot is Steelix. Wait, before you say, oh, you can't find Steelix in the world, you say no trade evolutions, and you can only evolve Steelix with the metal code while trading. You're wrong, because you can actually find Steelix in the wild in Cliff Cave with a 2% chance, by the way. But anyway, Steelix isn't that bad. With the second highest defense stat in the game, only behind Shuckle, with this defense with Steelix defense stat being 200, and not a bad typing, by the way. And with the okay attack stat at the time, before in the games, not competitive, by the way. Steelix was pretty amazing, especially I'm glad you can find it in the wild. Against Jasmine, Steelix walls her, and we're talking about the good matchups before we talk about the negative things. It pretty much walls Jasmine. Jasmine just can't do nothing against Steelix. And against Petrus just can't touch Steelix at all. Tackled with only poison and normal type moves, what is Petra gonna do? Nothing. There ain't nothing to talk about him. But against Arion, Arbok's glare is a bit worrying, but that's about it. Because Violent Bloom, thanks to Steelix's secondary steel typing, steel ground type, Violent Bloom's Mega Drain's only, and since Mega Drain is pretty weak, it's not that Violent Bloom's not gonna do much. And Marco can't even touch Steelix. Next is against Archer. And against Archer, Steelix has a great matchup. Despite Houndour and Houndoom both having Fire Fang is a physical move, and Confing just still can't touch Steelix. And against Will of the Elite Four, the first one, it can't do nothing. The only thing I gotta worry about is really just Slowbro, Water Pulse, because it resists pretty much almost all, or just neutral. And Jinx having Ice Punch is pretty bad. all you really got to worry about is Executor setting up the screens or Hypnosis, Exotus, Confuse Way, and Jinx Lovely Kiss. And slow bro starting setting up Curse. And against Koga, Steelix just pretty much walls everything Koga does. Because Ariado's super weak, Fortress can't touch it, Muck can't touch it, Vileplume can't touch. Well, Vileplume's Venom off his wall, and Crobat, his ace, can't touch it. And lastly, Lance. If you teach it Ice Fang, it will do well against Dragonite, all three Dragonites. It's struggling Charizard, but does super well against Aerodactyl thanks to Iron Toe, despite Iron Toe having a mediocre accuracy. And if you decide to risk instead of doing Ice Fang and instead Thunder Fang, it will have a good match against Gyarados. And last but not least, Red. It does well against Pikachu and Snorlax. That's about it. With Lapras having a Brine, Venusaur having Frenzy Plant, Charizard having a Blast Burn, and Hydro Cannon. And that's really it to talk about Steelix. It is pretty much a great Pokemon. And if you guys want to use it, please use it. But remember, I recommend doing that Repel trick. So, yeah.